spot of the house today. I've been kind of moving around every video, trying to find a really good spot to film, and I don't know, I'm liking this. I think we found it. So yeah, I guess get used to this view. I don't know. All right, well, you guys know the drill. I'm here with another thrift haul. Summer vacation for me just means thrifting every day, which is very dangerous. So the positive is, though, I have a lot of cool stuff to show you, so I'm pretty excited about that. Again, this is from all different stores, from all different times in the last, I want to say like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna get started. Just a quick reminder, I guess, before I do get started, fake out. I am an Etsy reseller, so a lot of this is stuff that I do intend to sell on Etsy, but if it doesn't sell, I'm happy to keep it because I only buy things that really speak to me and that I really love. So that makes thrifting really fun for me if I'm picking out things that just kind of speak to my heart. Alrighty. I'm just gonna grab random stuff. So the first thing is this little purse. I guess it's kind of like a carpet bag. It's not actually embroidered or needlepoint. It is just the fabric, but it is definitely vintage. So it is in French. So it says Fabrique en France. So it was made in France for H.A.E. and Smith, and it's from Bermuda. So that's kind of fun. And it's just like a really cute little evening bag. I paid $3 for that, and I just thought it was kind of charming. So this will be up on Etsy. Not sure when. The next thing I picked up are these little brass salts. So they're just these little, let's see, it's a set of 6 of these little brass salt containers, but you could do a whole bunch of different things with them. You could use them for jewelry, you could use them for change, you could use them, I don't know, you could use them for a whole bunch of different stuff. Me not being very creative right now, but I just thought they were cute. I don't know, I really like their little shape. I like that it was a whole set, so I picked those guys up, and I think I paid $2 for the whole set, so not too bad. All right, the next thing is this cool ginger jar. It's blue and white, and my favorite part about it, even though I love blue and white no matter what, is I really love the ducks on it. So I see blue and white a lot, and I don't always pick it up because unless it's very unique. And I mean, come on, look at the ducks or geese. I don't know. I just thought this was amazing. It just says made in China on the bottom, so I don't think it's terribly old, but either way, I just thought it was so pretty. So very excited about that. That is up on Etsy, and I'm gonna be really sad to see it go because ducks, I love ducks. The next thing is just this little cloisonne, I guess it's like a vase. So it's a very pretty turquoise and white. I don't usually see a lot of cloisonne that is turquoise, and then it's brass, and it's actually a nice big size for cloisonne. A lot of the time they're pretty small. The only thing though that like it broke my heart is it has a pretty serious doink on the back, but it looks really good from the front. So I am going to list this, and then obviously it will be priced substantially lower than it would have been if it didn't have any damage, but it's still a really pretty display piece. I think it would look so cool in like a bookcase, but yeah, so this will be listed. It's not listed yet. I do collect cloisonne, but not these colors, so I'll let that guy go. The next thing is, I'm not sure if I've already shown this or not, because this is actually a piece I've had for a little bit, but I haven't listed it yet. So it was in like the to list on Etsy pile, and it's just this little Italian mid-century modern pottery. It's really cool because it's sort of like this raised glaze, and there's just something really mid-mod about the gold and the polka dots. I just really liked it, and it's really neat because you can do a lot of things with this. You could use it as an actual vase, but it would also, since it has a nice wide opening, would be really great for makeup brushes or like pens and pencils. So I just thought that was really pretty. I had that in my personal collection for a while, and then I just finally decided to list it. So this is probably the only thing in the haul that's not like a new thrift. I've had that for a couple of months now. The next thing is this plate. So I just thought it was so pretty. Again, it's probably not super old. I would say maybe like 90s, but I just loved all the colors on it. I thought it was just really, really beautiful. The glaze on it is really great. I love the black background with the big flowers, and I just thought it would be really nice on like a vanity with perfumes on it. There's a lot of different things you could do with this guy, but I thought it was really, really pretty. So I hope somebody else does too. I listed this on Etsy, but I might use it until someone buys it because I really like it. The next thing is this little Royal Copenhagen little trinket dish. I love it so much because of the frog. Look at this frog. They just are, this is just fantastic. He looks so real to me. Like his little feet, the way his feet like blend into the lily pad is just really cool. So just a simple little dish. You would use this just to put like your earrings on and things at night, but it's just very delicate and pretty and just really, really beautiful. So like I said, this is from Royal Copenhagen, and it is obviously from Denmark. So that is listed in my Etsy shop. And that was an exciting find. I was very excited to find that little guy. The next thing are these silver plated Trivets. So the reason why I picked these up, they're not worth anything super, like they're not super valuable. They're obviously not sterling silver, but they are stamped. So they are made in England, which makes them kind of fun, but I just thought they would be so pretty with like a big candle on them. I feel like you could go to like Bath and Body Works and buy something not nearly as cool as this, because this is silver plated, and pay a lot more money than, you know, thrifting something like this. So I got the pair of them. They are listed in my Etsy shop, but how pretty is that? Like just with like a big pillar candle on the top. I just thought that was really nice. Or even a plant, because you know plants tend to drip a little bit, so this kind of raises them off of your furniture. So I don't know, I thought they were pretty. I like things that are really ornate and detailed, and these are definitely fit the mold with that. Okay, I always pick up brass when I find it for a fair price. So I got this little, oh, I think those were $3 each. And then I don't know, do you guys really care about prices? I think I paid $3 for this and $3 for the other plate too. I don't know. My Goodwill does this thing called Good Friends. I find that a lot of Goodwills actually don't do it, but in my area there's like a set of maybe, I don't know, maybe 8 Goodwills that are like sort of in our general vicinity, and they all do the Good Friends discount. So what that is you pay $25, and for a year you get to take 25% off of everything that you purchase. So for me, that's pretty much worth it because I'm at Goodwill a lot. So that way now every single time I go in to buy something at Goodwill, it's 25% off. So if they're doing like a color discount, then it's not on top of the color. So that's kind of stinky. But one thing that's kind of fun is a lot of the time they will text and say like 40% off. So this last Saturday, they just sent a text saying 40% off everything for Good Friends members. So that was cool. To get like a pretty big discount. They do a lot of discounts on clothes, which I'm not as interested in, but hey, 25% off. So all these prices are not including the 25% off. So that does make a little difference. Not like a huge difference, but you know, something. Okay, so this guy was $3, and I just really liked how ornate and intricate it is. I just thought it was really pretty. So this is listed in our Etsy. and I like it. I have brass sort of all over the house, so a lot of the time what I'll do when I find something like this is I just stick it on a shelf somewhere and just kind of enjoy it until it sells. And then that way it's not just, you know, being clutter in a box somewhere waiting to find its forever home. Okay, the next thing, a little bit hard to show, but it's this wooden fruit. So I just thought this was really cool. I know that a lot of people like to have fruit sort of out, and as much as that's pretty and nice and useful, you know, fruit goes bad or you eat it. So it's kind of fun to have just like wooden fruit. There's 8 pieces. So I think this is like a papaya maybe, or, and then there's like a pepper, like a green pepper, like a pea pod. I wasn't really sure what this is. Maybe like a mango. This looks to me like a little tomato or an onion maybe. Banana. Did I already say this? That's either a green pepper or an apple, I don't know. A little mini pineapple, and then like a chili pepper. So yeah, thought that was kind of cool. Very boho to me, like wood and very natural and simple. So that's pretty in now. So I thought maybe somebody might really like those and it might resonate with them. So I do have these listed. I paid $5 for the whole set of all 8. And I do have those listed on our Etsy. The next thing is this little tiny vase. I just thought it was super charming. It is marked made in Japan. So it's probably from around the 50s. And I just really liked the flowers on it. I thought it was really pretty. It does have a little spot. You can see right there that green flower where he's missing a little bit of the paint, but nothing serious, and just very small and delicate and nice. So this is not listed yet, but it will be. So you can kind of check out our shop for that if you're interested in it. And then I actually found a little Hummel. So this is the first Hummel I found out in the wild. He is I think they call him like the boy with the walking stick. And we know, like as resellers, if you're a reseller, Hummels are really not worth anything anymore, especially this little guy. So he's probably only worth, I don't even know. I want to say like maybe like $30 is probably like he could be worth more, but as far as resale, that's probably what I'll list him for. But I did only pay $1 for him, which is nice. And he has the Hummel sign and he's from Germany. So you can actually Google all the different Hummel signs because the markings did change over the years. So this guy's from 1950, which is actually pretty good as far as, you know, the age of him, you know? I don't know. I thought he was cute. All right. Okay. Yesterday I thrifted this basket and I just thought it was really pretty. I am not sure if it's actually like a Native American basket, but it seems to be very natural and not like machine made. I am by no means a basket specialist, but I just thought it was really pretty. I don't usually pick up baskets unless I think there's something special, and I don't know, I just really liked this. It just really resonated with me, and it seems like a really nice, deep, useful shape. So I thought that might be cute, like with towels or something on the inside of it. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It's not listed yet. If you're interested in it, just shoot me a message and I can list it. But for now, I figured I would enjoy it. But it might even be cute with the plant in it, actually, now that I look at it. I'll have to do some research and see if this is like actually something that is handmade, because I don't want to ruin it with a plant. But if it's not, then plant. So if you know anything, if you're like great at baskets and you know stuff, let me know, because I'm always excited to learn, and sometimes baskets can be a little hard to research. So if you know anything, as always, let me know. Okay. All right, so I found a set of 4 of these vintage mugs. They are from the 70s. So they're cool because they're all different. So there's a blue one, yellow, and then there's two different orange ones. There's this guy and this guy. So I thought those were really pretty. Those are listed on our Etsy shop, but I really like them. They're cool. Okay. I've got shenanigans like all over me. All around me, I should say. I'm like, what do I grab? I don't know. Okay. So I picked up this oil painting and I just thought it was so pretty. It's signed by Minnie Lyle Fike, maybe, or Fikey. And I put it on this old pants hanger, so that's how I'll sell it. I will sell it with the pants hanger in case somebody wants to just sort of display it like this. You could also, of course, frame it, but it's nice with these old hangers, these old pants hangers, because you can very easily hang art. So you can kind of tell if I zoom in, or I get closer, I guess I should say. Is it pretty? I don't know. I love birds and I love oil paintings and I love things that are original. So I just thought that was really, really charming. So, and I love that it's signed. So that is, I believe, up on Etsy. If not, it will be soon. So that's cool. Most of these things I've photographed, I just haven't put them actually, like their listing isn't quite finished. So by the time you guys see this video, they will definitely be up in our shop. Okay. The next thing is this cute vintage purse. I am just obsessed with this. I'm over the moon with it. It's like a carpet bag style, and I love the checkerboard with the old flowers. It's just so cute and charming, and the clasp opens like this, and then you open it, and actually the inside's really, really clean, which is rare. And then it has this cute little change purse on the inside. The only thing that stinks is it does have a little, you can see it's, oh, right there. You can see, maybe you can see, maybe you can't see. There's a little crack right there in the vinyl, unfortunately. But I still grabbed it because I just thought it was so charming, and I had to give it a second life. It's just so pretty. I love it. So I think I paid $3 for this guy, and it is listed in our shop. So that's cool. Alrighty. How am I doing over here? Oh, okay. This guy's kind of big, so I'll show him to you. So I thought this guy was super rad. He looks to me like a samurai, so like a Chinese samurai. Yeah, I think, I don't know. He's got his sword on his back, so that's really neat to me. And I really liked how he has this nice little dish on he's holding on his head. So he is ready to hold a little plant for you or a candle, and he's kneeling, and I just loved the graphics, like the butterfly and the flowers that are painted on him. He's just really well made and really, really pretty. So I was very excited to find this guy. He is listed in our Etsy, and I just thought he was so cool. Like, how neat would he look on a coffee table, just like holding a plant for you? So rad, right? So very excited to find him. Sad to let him go. Ooh, I'm sad to let him go. I really like him. Okie dokie, kind of making our rounds. Oh, this is cool. It's not really worth very much, but it's still super cool. So I found this King Edward Coronation cup. So it's actually from 1937, and it was like a souvenir piece from when he was coronated king. So I just thought that was so rad. Just something really special, right? So that is also up in our Etsy right now. It's just really cool, like such a special piece. It's neat when you find something old like that that survived, and you just like find it at Goodwill, and you're like, how? And then to kind of keep on that train is I also found this little jar. So this is a vanity jar. It would maybe have held, like, you could put cotton balls in it or cream or powder, whatever, but it's actually crystal. So, and the lid is silver plate, so it can be polished. It's very tarnished at the moment, but it can be polished up to be nice and shiny. But it's cut crystal, which is really, really nice. It's very heavy and just gorgeous. So another kind of lucky Goodwill find. I was super excited to find this. I actually picked it up and I just thought it was pretty. And when I got home and started doing research on it, I thought it might be crystal, but I wasn't sure. And I found the maker on the lid and realized it was cut crystal. So very exciting to find a treasure, you know? Like, I buy a lot of stuff just because I think it's cool and fun and pretty, but not necessarily because it's like super valuable. So it's fun to find something that does have some real value to it. It's cool. All right. Oh, so I thrifted these little glasses yesterday. Unfortunately, I only found 2. I'm so sad, but they are quite old. So these are from like maybe 1910, I would say, around that time. And I just love green. I love green glass, and the painting on them is just so delicate and precious and just stunning. So I was really excited to find these. I think I'll probably keep them for now because I'm not really sure if a set of 2 would sell, but I couldn't not buy them because they're just so pretty and delicate and just beautiful, really. And the fact that they've lasted this long is, again, like just a testament to how well made things were back then and just how nice they are. So really, really pretty and ornate and just all the things that I love, green glass. So I'll probably keep those for a little bit until I list them. Okay, another thing I found a couple of Dooney and Bourke bags. So whenever I find like a nice like vintage Dooney, I always like to pick them up. So this one's cool. It says Dooney and Bourke USA, and I liked it because this one's actually a suede. It's a little hard to see. So it goes really nicely with pretty much anything. It's this nice chocolate brown, and it pretty much matches anything. So very excited about that. I've been using it a lot, but I might list it. It's got the little Dooney, so that one's really cool. Nice sturdy strap. Happy to find that. And then the other one I found, I definitely paid a lot for, like as far as thrift stores go, like way overpaid for it, but I just loved it. So I'm probably gonna keep this for a while. I'm not really sure if I'm willing to let it go, but it's just the most unique Dooney bag I've seen. So on this side, it has this beautiful toggle, and it has this really neat flap that kind of opens, and this pocket, and it just looks very equestrian to me. It reminds me of like tack, the way this is made. I don't know. And then the back actually does have the iconic Dooney duck. So you could carry it either way, however you want, but I just had never seen anything like this. I love the braiding on the toggle. I love the big brass toggle. I love the taupe because it's so easy to match just pretty much anything. So this was a really exciting find, but I did pay like almost retail for it. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, but really, really pretty. Okay. I got these brass sconces, and I got a set of 2 of them, and I really loved how ornate, like the whole arm is all ornate, and then the part that actually goes on the wall is these beautiful roses, just really pretty. So this was a really exciting find. I did pay $5 each for both of them, so $10 total. So they weren't like super cheap, but still really exciting and a happy find. So these will be up on Etsy. Hopefully someone will love them and give them a forever home. Okay, the next thing I found is this really funky box. I don't know. It looks very mid-century to me, but I think it's something somebody hand painted, but I just loved it. Look at all the designs on it. How rad is that? It's just so cool. I just thought it was so, so pretty. I don't know. It has like this kind of Aztec feel to it. And I was just really excited to find this. So it is signed on the bottom. It just says Helen. So kind of random, but got some crazing on the inside. I think it might be like a pottery project. I'm really not 100% sure, but I just thought it was so pretty. And I just love the kind of Mayan graphics on the side of it. And it was only $1. So that was a really good price for it. And that will definitely be up on Etsy. All right, so we're nearing the end over here. I found this little jar. It actually still has potpourri in it, which is kind of gross because, yeah, that's probably as old as the jar is. I gotta throw that out. But I loved the graphics. I loved like the little roses, and I like to use old jars if they have nice graphics on the top, just for like craft storage. So I would probably put like buttons or paper clips or something like that inside of it for crafting. And I think I only paid like 25 cents for it. And it's kind of hard to find these old jars actually. So that was kind of a fun little find for like 25 cents. So I'll probably keep that and just use it for crafts. But I thought I'd show you anyway, just because it's very sweet and pretty. Okay, then I found this little deer planter. I really liked him. He does have some crazing on him, but he doesn't have any chips, which is nice. And he feels like has a really nice texture. He is kind of like a matte, but not scratchy. So he's very cute. He's got a little place for a plant. He'd be really cool with like a little tiny like succulent that maybe like hung over, like a little ivy, something like that. So I don't know. I thought he was cute. Something about deer. They're just so charming. So excited to find him. All right. And then I found these two vases. So they look kind of like this. They have like peacocks on them. And I just thought they were really pretty. They're they're marked made in Japan, so I'm going to guess they're probably from around the 50s. They're not super old. They were $4 each. This one has a little crack on the very top. Can you see? It's like right there. Very subtle, but the other one's in perfect shape. So that's nice. And they're just really pretty. I don't know, I just thought they were really pretty. I like the way the flowers look. I like this bright blue, and I just also thought that they were a pair just makes them kind of a little bit more special too. So they're not worth a whole bunch of money by any means, but I just thought that they were sweet. And like up on a shelf, they're just gonna add a lot of interest, and they are old, you know, like from the 50s still is pretty old that they've lasted this long. So happy to find those two. It's very hard to find ceramics at thrift shops that are like in perfect shape, as you guys I'm sure know. So, you know, things generally have a little bit of wear and tear here and there, but that's okay. They still have life in them. Okay, I think I only have three more things to show. I got this awesome owl lamp. How cool is he? I love him. He's on this really great wood base, and he's brass, so he's definitely old. He is marked, so I'll have to do some research, but just kind of judging by his cord, I would say he's probably 50s, maybe a little bit older, but oh my goodness, you guys, I am so excited about him. So definitely gonna keep him. He is 100% mine. I found him in Sarasota when we were visiting my brother and sister-in-law. So, so excited. I love him. He's just so rad. It's fun when you find something like that and you're just like, It's so cool. My brother-in-law actually found this for me, which is incredibly hilarious. So it has duct tape on it to sort of protect you. I'm mildly shocked that Goodwill was like selling this, but anyway, it's this super old saw, and you can see by like the engraving on the side that it really does have some serious age to it. You can kind of see that like the maker on there, that's like got some serious age. So I need to do some research about this. It does say made in the USA, but it's a little bit hard to see. I think it says I have no idea. I don't want to waste your time trying to decipher what it says, but anyway, somebody literally did like a folk art project and painted these derpy bears all over it. Like, can we just have a moment for this hilarious bears that, look at this one. He's like the Terminator. Were painted on this saw. Like, I'm dead. I'm dead. I mean, I really do love bears. Actually, I love forest animals and I love folk art, and I love that this is super old. So I am actually here for it. It was 15 bucks, which is kind of a lot for a really random derpy bear saw, but like, come on, it's also just so great. I don't know. This is one of those things where you either like really love it or you really hate it, but I just think it's so cool. I don't even know if I can sell this because it's like a weapon. Can I sell this? Is that a stupid question? Is this a tool? People would need tools? I don't know. I thought it was cool, but really random. Okay, so I think I only have one more thing to show you and then we're done. Cool. Oh my gosh, it's really heavy. So let me try not to let me try not to break all my breakable stuff that's sitting around me as I show you this, but I just thought it was really pretty. It's kind of like a folk art embroidery, maybe like Polish or Hungarian or Czech. I'm not 100% sure, maybe even Ukrainian. But anyway, I just thought it was pretty. I love embroidery and I really liked the pattern of it, and I just thought it's just really simple and pretty. So I don't 100% know really anything about it. Like, I don't know the age or anything, but I just thought it was really cool. Whoever had it painted the frame, but other than that, I really love the picture. So it is quite heavy, so I don't really know what shipping it is gonna look like. It's gonna be expensive to ship, but at least it won't break because there's no glass, so that's a positive. Okay, so let me just stick that back there. Oh man, let me not. You good? Scary. All right, guys, well, that's everything. Kind of a decent sized haul. I think we're actually going back to Sarasota in the next like week or two, so I should hopefully have another rad haul for you. And yeah, that's it, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.